Welcome back to the show. Well, there's not another place in or around town quite like the Oyster Bar. Our next focused on the Fork stop.
Oh, you're so right, Julian. This place has been thriving since the 19th century. I can't get over that.
I know.
What fun we had. Hope you enjoy.
We are so excited about this next Focused on the Fork. We are heading into the Oyster Bar, and this spot, you know, it's really cozy. The lighting is very dim, and the food is excellent, Jack.
You have nailed it. The ambiance is fantastic. It's one of those spots where people have told me it's one of their favorites.
Yes.
It's one of my personal favorites that I've already been to.
Awesome.
Let's do the Oyster Bar, Julian.
Let's head in, Jack.
Serious food in a casual atmosphere.
Clams, white wine, a little bit of lemon juice.
That's the mantra at one of Fort Wayne's most historic and individualistic restaurants, the Oyster Bar.
Very good.
You'll feel portside the moment you grab a seat, discovering all the local homages and friendly faces from years past. And speaking of the past, try this on for size. The Oyster Bar's original saloon opened in 1888. 132 years later, the formula for excellence has remained the same.
Hello, everyone. I'm here inside the Oyster Bar with the owner, Stephen Gard. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, so I'm walking in and I see the sign says, serious food in a casual atmosphere. What does that mean?
Well, the atmosphere here is pretty casual. There's nothing special about it except its age. And the serious food is basically what the kitchen does. We have a very good menu. We have a very good staff. We have some people that have been here for 20 years. So it's good.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I am always serious about my food, so I cannot wait to head into the kitchen and see what's cooking.
I have already met my good friend here, Patrick Olin, the chef. Patrick,
How you guys doing?
I can't wait to find out what you're cooking us here at the Oyster Bar. What do you have up your sleeve?
Well, today I'm going to do one of our evening signature dishes. It is a Tuscan shellfish. It's something we get a lot of requests for. A lot of people like it. Get this pan going for us, get us hot real quick. We do everything pretty much from scratch. I'll start off with mushrooms. And this is one of the dishes you want to try to cook in layers so you can build flavor as you go. Our mushrooms are starting to open up a little bit, so I'm going to add my onion.
Oh, yeah.
Add my fennel. And we're going to sweat those off for a little bit. And I'm going to add the seafood now.
Oh, there we go.
So in this seafood mixture, I have clams, mussels, and little baby scallops in there. Nice little golden color. See how they're starting to change colors?
That color.
Now at this juncture, what I want to do, I'm going to reach in this cooler real quick.
Absolutely.
I'm going to grab my sauce. We pre-make the sauce. It makes it a lot easier for us. So this is homemade from scratch. It's got a lot of flavor in it. It's down a little bit so that cream sauce does not break.
Nice.
Because now I have to add the pasta.
Oh, smart man. Oh, yeah.
You get all the good ingredients in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my tomatoes. Get a little bit of acidity in there. I'm going to add my spinach too. I'm going to let that cook for a second. Let her go. And then we'll add a little bit of Asiago on top. A little bit more flavor.
What a treat.
And there you go. That's it. That's pretty much our Tuscan shellfish.
Right, you ready to do this?
So good. Twirl,
Oh, twirl,
my
twirl
friend.
dance. All right.
Wow.
Keep twirling. I love that. It is so layered how Patrick cooked it.
Wow.
Delicious. The flavor bursts
I was
out
just going
at
to say,
you.
it's a burst of flavor in my mouth. That is delicious. I would order that every time.
10 times out of 10. You can't go wrong with this.
So good.
You can't.
You guys have to come check out the Oyster Bar.
Best of both worlds.
I love that.
It was great. Your twirling skills, not bad.
Jack,
too.
you know what?
Look for those scallops.
It's taken a lot of practice,
I see
but I
that.
think I got it down.
I think so. You were looking for those scallops too.
I
Did you
was,
find
but
one?
they were. I
There's a
did
baby.
find them,
Okay,
but they're
good.
tiny baby scallops, but still very delicious.
Very
you guys
much.
have to go check out the Oyster
Yes,
Bar.
big thank you to the Oyster Bar for having us.